Today we are going to be doing some English vocabulary, and we are going to be learning lots of English words today. Some of these English words you may know, while others may be new to you. But the overall goal for today is to try our best and learn and remember as many of the words as possible. So I would first like to talk about the format for today. First, in every group, we will be having a difficulty level. There will be 1, 2, 3, or 4 stars, depending on the level. 1 star usually means really simple, while 4 stars may be kind of complicated for most of you. The focus is how we classify the words, and for every type of group we will look at, there will be a different focus. And after I tell the focus of this group of words to you, it will be time for you to tell what you know. And you can unmute and tell me some words that you know related to this word group. And then we will learn the words together. Hello, Matthew Huang. I see you have joined. We are just talking about the format of our English vocabulary for today. So is everyone ready to begin? Okay, so let's start now. So for our group number 1, it is pretty simple, and I believe everyone will be able to know this. We are going to be looking at the days of the week. Now, would anyone like to tell me the names of the days of the week? Matthew Young?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Good job. You told me all of the 7 days of the week. Very good job. So there are 7 days of the week, and there is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So now that we've looked at the days of the week, now let's take a look at group number 2, the months of the year. So it is also pretty simple. Does anyone want to tell me the names of the months of the year? Matthew Huang?
I just have a question.
You can ask.
What is months?
Month is like, so in a whole year, it is divided into 12 groups, and each of these groups is a month. So usually a month is 30 to 31 days. So Ivy, do you want to tell me some names of the months of the year?
January.
I mean Amber, sorry.
Yeah. January, February.
January, okay, good job. Do you know any else?
You know any else? You know that? She's so shy. Yeah.
It's fine. So you said January now. Matthew Young, would you like to say some other months?
January, February, March and April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December.
Good job. So you covered almost all of them? Excellent. So there are 12 months of the year, starting with January and ending with December. So there is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So these are the 12 months of the year. So now let's take a look at group number 3. It is 2 stars, so it's still pretty simple and it's not too hard still. Let's look at some fruits. So does anyone want to tell me their favorite fruit? Matthew Huang?
Fruits, there are like apples, grapes, bananas, oranges, and like some of these.
Marvelous. So you told us some of the most common fruits. So there are many fruits. Amber, do you want to tell us your favorite fruit?
Mango.
Mango. I also really like mangoes. They're really juicy and tasty. And
Me too.
Matthew Young, do you want to tell us?
My favorite 2 fruits are mango and banana.
Nice. I also really like banana. So it seems like all of us are familiar with fruits and we all really like mangoes. So now let's take a look at some fruits. So we have apples, apricot, avocado, blueberry, cherry, then there is coconut, then there's kiwi, or sometimes called kiwi fruit. There is lemon and lime. They are very similar. There is orange, papaya. So papaya is a tropical type of fruit and it has orange flesh and small black seeds. And there's passion fruit, plum, pomegranate, and quince. So quince is a type of fruit. It is similar to apples and pears. Now let's take a look at more fruits. So we have banana, blackberry, blackcurrant. It is a type of black, round, small fruit, and it is kind of similar to grapes. We have fig, grape, grapefruit, lychee, mango, nectarine, peach, pear, pineapple, raspberry, strawberry, and last we have watermelon. So now moving on to group 4. It is still pretty simple, only 2 stars. And our focus is vegetables. Does anyone want to name some vegetables? Matthew Huang?
Vegetables, there's a lot like cabbage, broccoli, and lettuce, and tomatoes.
Good job. You named some of my favorite vegetables, including lettuce and tomatoes. So, does anyone want to tell me more vegetables? Amber, do you want to try? Or maybe you could tell me your favorite vegetable? No? Okay then. That is fine. Matthew Young, you can try. Matthew Young, do you want to tell me your favorite vegetable or some vegetables?
Onion.
I couldn't hear you earlier. Can you repeat what you said?
Onion.
Okay, onion. Good job. So now let's look at some vegetables. So we have cucumber, yellow onion, red onion, garlic, carrot, red and white cabbage, radish, eggplant, mushroom, red pepper, artichoke, corn, beet, and broccoli.
I like corn.
You like corn? That's good. Cauliflower, celery, red chili, green chili. Then there is sweet potato, asparagus, olives, pumpkin, which in the United States, there's a lot of pumpkins and you can buy them everywhere in the month of October.
And you can make a pumpkin face.
Yeah, you can make a jack-o'-lantern. Then there is fennel. Fennel is a type of yellow-flowered European plant of the parsley family. There's spring onion, turnip, green beans, avocado. Some people think avocado is a type of fruit, but here we also put it in vegetables. Lettuce and zucchini. Zucchini is a type of squash. Now let's look at group number 5. It is still 2 stars. Let's look at some drinks. Does anyone want to tell me their favorite drink? Matthew Huang?
I've got 2 favorite drinks, lemonade and orange juice.
Nice. I also really like to drink lemonade. Matthew Young?
All kinds of milkshake.
Milkshake. Very delicious. And Amber? Do you want to tell me your favorite drink?
Milk.
Nope. Well,
Milk.
could you try? Do you want to try?
Milk.
Oh, milk. Okay. You like milk. I also really like to drink milk. Good job. So there are lots of drinks. There's coffee, milk, like Amber said. There's tea, tomato juice, cola. There's orange juice, water. We drink water every day. There is smoothie. I really like to drink smoothies. And there is lemonade, strawberry juice, milkshake, beer, and wine. Now let's take a look at group number 6. It is a little bit challenging now, 3 stars.
Now it's harder.
Yes, now it is a little bit more harder. So our focus is family. So does anyone want to name some family members? Matthew Young?
Brother, sister. Mom, dad. Grandpa, grandma.
Nice.
Grandpa, great-grandma.
You named 8 different types of family members. That is very impressive. Now, Matthew Huang, can you think of other family members?
Uncle.
Aunt and uncle. Very good. You thought of some other family members. And Amber, do you want to tell us a family member you have? Cousin. Nice. So you all said very interesting family members. So let's take a look at the different types of family members. So this is a family graph, family tree. So it shows the different types of family members. So down here, there is a little note. So the green lines show the children of whom, and the heart shows who married who. So let's first focus on this person right here in the middle. So all these family member names are from his perspective, which means that he calls these family members what is written underneath the family members. So he is a husband, and his wife is next to him, and his father and mother are above him, and then there is his grandfather and his grandmother. And if we look down here, we can see his son. He has a son, and he has a daughter. And his son's wife is called his daughter-in-law. And his daughter's husband is called his son-in-law. And then if we come up here again, we can see that he has some siblings. He has a brother and a sister. And his brother's wife is called his sister-in-law. And his sister's husband is called his brother-in-law. And if we look at his his father and his mother's siblings, there is an uncle, an aunt and an uncle over here also. And then if we look at his grandfather and grandmother, they also have siblings. So there is a great uncle, his grandfather's brother, and a great aunt, his grandfather's sister. And then there's his grandfather's parents, which he calls great-grandfather and great-grandmother. And then lastly, if we come down here, we can see that his sister and brother-in-law and brother and sister-in-law, if they have children, he calls them nephew and niece. And then if his son and daughter-in-law or daughter and son-in-law have children, he calls them grandson and granddaughter. Lastly, if his father and mother's aunt, if his aunt and uncle have children, he calls them cousin. And then there's his cousin's wife and his cousin's husband. And then if his cousins have children, they're called first cousins once removed. And once removed means that they are separated in one generation. So hopefully everyone kind of understands that, because it is kind of complicated. So moving on to group number 7, this may be
now this is now it's only more bit little, a little harder.
It is a little harder, but I'm sure all of you can handle this. So let's look at some feelings and some emotions. So does anyone want to tell me how they're feeling today? Matthew Young?
Happy, excited.
You're feeling excited. That is really great to hear. How about Matthew Huang?
Happy.
Could you repeat that? You muted yourself too early.
Happy.
You feel happy. Nice. I am also very happy to hear that. Now, Amber, how are you feeling today?
Good.
Good. Good then. So everyone is feeling pretty positive today. So let's look at some feelings and emotions. So we have some feelings and emotions here. So we have ashamed, withdrawn, indifferent. Indifferent means to have no interest, or it means to not really care about something. Sorry, bashful. Then there's depressed and enraged, frightened, regretful. They're scared and stubborn and suspicious. And there is determined, crazy, cold, interested, shy. There is hopeful, thirsty, guilty, and nervous. We have embarrassed, confident, disgusted, hurt, hungry, sick, pained, optimistic, meaning hopeful, and relieved. And we have proud, ecstatic, lonely, frustrated, tired, surprised, smug, thoughtful, puzzled, indifferent, shocked, and joyful. So we have a lot of emotions. So the next time you are writing a writing piece, you can add different types of emotions to make your writing more vivid in imagery. Now let's take a look at group number 8. So it is 3 stars, and our focus is colors. So there are many colors, and I'm sure all of you know many colors. So does anyone want to tell me some colors? So how about Amber? Do you want to try first this time?
Pink.
Pink. Good job. Is pink your favorite color? Nice. Good job, Amber. So now, Matthew Huang.
I've got black, gray, brown, pink, blue, red, purple, yellow, violet.
Fantastic.
And I have ocean blue.
Ocean blue. That is a really descriptive way to describe the color blue.
It's like this.
Nice. I really like that color.
It's like light blue.
快吃饭啦。
Nice. Thanks for sharing. I really liked how many colors you said. Now, Matthew Young, do you want to go next?
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, indigo. And
Great job.
so many.
Nice. So you said the colors of the rainbow. So it seems like everyone is pretty familiar with colors, but there are actually a lot of ways to describe one single color. So let's see some colors. So we have red, blue, pink, yellow, brown, purple, black, white, green, orange, gray, azure. So azure is kind of like white. So, but if you look at it, it has a little tint of blue in it. We have light green, maroon, lime, wheat, golden, salmon. So salmon is actually a name of a type of fish, and this color is named that because
Bear loves salmon.
What did you just say? Can you repeat that?
Some bear like salmon.
Yes, that is correct. You are really smart. So some bears like the fish salmon. So this color is called salmon because the fish salmon, it kind of has that color. There's chocolate, bronze, dark blue, spring green, turquoise, aqua, crimson, silver, dark red, navy, orchid, and teal. So when you're writing, you can also incorporate some more colors instead of just the regular ones you see every day, like red, yellow, orange. You could add some more interesting colors. So now let's look at group number 9. It is still 3 stars. Let's look at some shapes. So how many shapes do you know? And you can tell me the shapes. Matthew Huang?
They're like circle, square, triangle, cylinder, oval, rectangle, square, and cylinder.
Wonderful.
Got cube, cone. That's all.
Nice. I liked how you said some 3D shapes because they are also shapes. And you said a lot of...
If you put it up straight, they can't fall.
Yes, that is correct. 3D shapes are objects and they can't fall. Now, Matthew Young, do you want to go?
Cube, sphere, cone, cylinder, decagon, and nonagon.
So, just to let everyone know, a decagon is a 10-sided shape. So now, Amber, do you want to tell me a shape you know?
You want to share?
You don't want to tell me? It's fine.
Because that already, but you have said the words that she knows.
Okay, yeah, that's true. So here are some shapes. We have triangle, right triangle, and it is called a right triangle because maybe you may learn this in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, but it has a right angle. which means it has two perpendicular lines. There is
There's even the diamond.
Yes, so there is a diamond. And a parallelogram, circle, square, rhombus, oval, pentagon, which has 5 sides, hexagon has 6 sides, heptagon, it has 7 sides, and octagon, it has 8 sides. And Matthew Huang told us some 3D shapes, so we have cylinder, cube, and then we have some different shapes. So we have star, heart, and arrow. They are still considered shapes. Now let's take a look at group number 10, 3 stars. The focus is weather. So let's take a look at some weather words. So there is sunny, rainy, there is a rainbow. Has anyone ever seen a rainbow? Matthew Young has.
I already seen one, but it's I can see a little bit of it.
Nice. So you've seen.
I only see I can draw it for you. Like it's like here.
Nice.
Into here.
Yes. Okay. Good. I see you drew on that. It is fine. So good. So it seems like the two Matthews have seen a rainbow. So there's also cloudy, which means there are lots of clouds in the sky. Windy. A cyclone is kind of like a tornado.
Whoa.
There is puddle, snowy, thunder, stormy, and there is cold and hot based on the weather. Now let's take a look at group number 11. It is pretty difficult. 4 stars. Let's look at transportation. So transportation means how to get from one place to another place. So Matthew Huang, do you want to tell us some transportation words you know?
It's like trains and buses and like helicopters and airplanes, rockets,
Fantastic.
and cars, like that.
You're really smart. I see that you know lots of words.
And like on-road trains. That these trains can drive on the road.
Cool. It seems like you read a lot of books. So, Amber, do you want to tell us some words?
Yeah.
Jet.
Yes?
Jet.
Jet.
Jet. Did you say jet?
Yeah.
That is a very interesting word. I never thought of jet, but it is also transportation. Now, so there are many transportation words. So we have van, taxi, police car, bus, ambulance, skateboard, baby carriage / pram. We have bicycle and mountain bike. They are basically the same thing, except a mountain bike is made.
A mountain bike can roll on mountains.
Exactly, correct. And there is scooter, motorcycle, fire engine, crane, forklift. A forklift and crane are used to lift heavy.
Carry things.
Yes, you are very smart. Thank you for telling us. A tractor, There is a recycling truck, cement mixer, dump truck. Then there is a subway, an aerial tramway, helicopter, airplane. There is balloon. I really want to go on a hot air balloon one day. There is tram/streetcar, carriage, rowboat, and boat. And then there is train.
I've got something to tell you.
Yes?
Some trains drive upside down.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I never knew that. That is really cool. Let's take a look at another group. So this is 4 stars. I'm sure you all can handle it. Let's take a look at some classroom objects. So right now there's COVID, and I know some of us may not be going to school, but do you know some classroom objects?
I know.
Yes, you may go.
They're like tables and chairs and blackboards, chalk, and pencils, and it's like a stick to point to the thing, point to the question.
So I think it's called a pointer. Some teachers use it.
Yeah.
So you named a lot of things. So
And there's window at the classroom at the classroom.
yes, correct. So Matt Fox, can you open your video? Okay, well that is fine. So good job, Matthew Huang. So we have a lot of classroom items. We have a desk, chair, books, notebooks to keep notes in. Some of us may have a pencil case. We have backpacks, scissors, compass. Compass is a type of tool to draw like circles. There are pens, clips, pencils, and colored pencils, pencil sharpener, stapler, calculator, ballpoints, or also called pens, highlighter, rubber/eraser, and scotch tape. And we also have some more. We have computer, papers, file holder, map. We have magnifying glass, clock, blackboard, and globe. These items are usually used by the teacher.
We even need water to drink.
Yes, we also have water. Well, right now we are actually talking about objects. So objects in a classroom or at school. So we have some objects we may need in art. So we have paint, palette, paintbrushes. And now we have some objects we may need in math. We have protractor, set square, and then we have glue, beaker, flask, test tubes used in science, funnel, and binders. Now let's take a look at group number 14. Let's look at some body parts. So there are many body parts. There is head, forehead, eye, eyebrow. There is ear, nose, cheek, and mouth, chin, neck. There is shoulder, chest, elbow, arm, waist, hip, hand, finger, thigh. We have knee, calf, shin, heel, ankle, foot, arch, ball, which is a bottom part of our feet, and we have toe. Now, our last group is 3 stars. Let's look at some compound words. So I first want to tell you the definition of compound words. A compound word is made from 2 different words. So for example, seed plus shell forms the word seashell, and seashell is also a real word. So does anyone know any compound words? Matthew Young, do you want to try?
Rainbow, snowman, cupcake.
Nice. So you named some such.
Mate.
Okay, good job. So you named rainbow and some other ones. Good job. So it seems like some of us are not really familiar with compound words, but that is okay because we are going to learn some. So there are lots, so let's look at a list. We have fire and man, which forms fireman. We have pan and cake, which makes pancake. We have jelly and fish, which forms jellyfish. Light, house, which forms lighthouse. And then we have sea and horse, which forms seahorse. And we have another list. There are actually lots of compound words. So we have lip and stick, which makes lipstick. We have sun and flower, which makes a sunflower. We have arm and chair, which makes armchair. Cup and cake equals cupcake. We have snow and man. Just like Matthew Young said, we make snowman. Now let's take a look at a few more compound words. We have snow and ball, which makes snowball. Star and fish, which forms starfish. We have ear and ring, which makes earring. We have rain and coat, which makes raincoat. We have cat and fish, which makes catfish. Let's take a look at our last list of compound words. We have rain and bow, which makes a rainbow. Scare and crow, which forms scarecrow. Butter and fly, which makes butterfly. Have tooth and brush, which forms toothbrush. And last we have foot and ball, which forms football. So we've learned some compound words. Next time, you may be familiar with some more compound words, and you may find more compound words. So that is all for today. I really hoped you all enjoyed my lecture 5, and I hope I see you for my next lecture. And I also hope you all learned lots of words. So before you all leave, do you have any questions about any words or any questions or comments?